Hi everyone, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Yay! For this video, I just wanted to show you a little recap of my first ever full garment project. In this project, I was inspired by a Pinterest outfit. It's a matching set that included a tiered maxi skirt with an elastic waistband and a vest-like cute top with little ruffles at the bottom and straps. This was the outcome for the skirt. Super happy with it. It wasn't too technical. It involved cutting rectangles, gathering fabric. What was a little bit more technical was making the top. I did use a pattern for this. It requires skill, believe it or not, to cut through fabric in a straight way. So lots of learnings there. I went to the library to print my pattern on A4 paper, and just cutting paper itself and sticking it together took me like an hour. So that's that. But again, here to remind myself that one of the reasons I started sewing was to teach me patience and to rewire my brain and my dopamine system, meaning high effort will equal high reward and not the opposite way around. So this was definitely a pleasurable moment, despite the fact that I am an impatient person and it does take time for me to adapt and to essentially learn to take my time when doing things. I would be lying if I said that this took me about a week to complete. No, because I am crazy, I did both the skirt and the shirt in the same day. But like I said, I am learning. And in my defense, maybe if you are an advanced seamstress, doing 2 pieces of clothing in a day might sound reasonable, but I only started sewing about 2 weeks ago, so it was a lot of trial and error. I think I put the bias tape wrong like 3 times and had to undo the stitch 3 times. I almost gave up, but I didn't, and I got through it. You can actually see me mess up a few times in this video and going through the same 2 centimeter squares of fabric like 3 times. At this point, I'm not making clothes for them to be perfect. If I wanted a perfect garment, I would go to the store. But also, I do not want to go to the store. That's another reason why I decided to sew my own clothes, to move away from fast fashion and to be more intentional about slow and durable consumption. Now that I've yapped for about 3 minutes, I'm so excited to show you the big reveal. Ta-da! I am so happy with how this came out. I'm so glad I picked the right size on the pattern, and the details are so cute. It's not perfect, but I made this and my heart is happy. Thank you for watching. See you later.